Me and my wife are a husband and wife team that decided to open the barbershop because we were working for many years at different locations. But, working under somebody, you're not really doing what you want, you're doing what they want. When we came across the opportunity to open our own, we felt led to do it. And I don't regret a single moment of it. Even though we opened in the year of COVID-19 when it just hit, it was really good because we got to build really close relationships with a lot of our customers who are still coming now, and they're very happy that we stayed open and didn't close. In the chair, when you have people there, you learn about people. You learn about what's going on with them, and you get a chance to really understand like who they are and what they're looking for. And a lot of people, they need help, and it gives you an opportunity because you're so close to their head, literally. So you almost feel like you're inside of their head. You can tell if they're having a good day or a bad day. You can tell if something great happened to them. You can tell if something is wrong at home with their family. So a lot of what we do as barbers is like, yeah, we cut hair, but we're friends. It's like that friend that you get to see once or twice a month, or maybe even once a week for some of the Marines. And for them, they're all away from home. So as much of what we do for loving and having the passion to make people beautiful, that's what we do, right? But other than that, we get to experience people. And we truly, genuinely love people. That's why we do what we do. PacRim, man, I can't get away from it. One of my students, and at one point, two of my students that were learning from me, were also students at PacRim, but they were just further back in the program, just starting. So for them, it's just, I'm constantly helping to work on papers and formatting and understanding certain pieces of scriptures. So what I've learned at PacRim is here with me every day. And obviously getting questions about like, okay, so you're a Messianic rabbi that decides to hang out with Jews and Christians at the same time, trying to build the bridge between them. How does that work? What's that like? I get that question all the time, right? So aside from getting like quirky little funky, what's this Jewish thing that I don't really know what it is, and can you explain it to me? And other than that, it's like, well, wait a minute, well, what is Jesus like in this view? Why don't some Jews believe that Jesus was the Messiah? Or when you're reading the New Testament, can you explain to me why some people are, what does this mean in context? So not only do I get that from my students, but I genuinely get that from people that come from my customers too, because how many people do you see that are outwardly reflective and religious, holding to Jewish tradition, but also loving and absolutely adoring the Messiah and the people that are now included in this really good thing, And I get to have that at PacRim, I get to get that at my work, and I get to bring what I learned from PacRim into my work, So for example, like when I was explaining to one of my students who was applying to the program, he wasn't my student yet, I wasn't really sure he understood what we do aside from cutting hair, but one of the things that I told him is like, hey man, you gotta understand, like, you can't be throwing attitude or personal problems here, because when you come here, they're looking to you for that. They're coming to you and they're saying like, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna talk to you about this adulterous relationship I'm having outside of my marriage. I'm gonna talk to you about something I did that was horrible as a child. I might bring something up. I might have questions or doubts about my own faith. Or maybe I'm coming out of a faith that's been really detrimental to me. Or maybe all these things come out. So we have to teach our students here, and also where I learned it from PacRim, is to be able to just show the mirror of the scriptures in your life, but to guide people and not push them. And I think that's the biggest takeaway that I have from PacRim is we have all different kinds of students, all different kinds of teachers from very, very diverse backgrounds, but we all agree on a lot. And those things that we agree on, we focus on, and the things that we might have a different opinion on, they're not essential. They don't matter. Not when it comes to holding the community together, especially in a pandemic.